Hey friends! Have you ever felt like something about you makes you stand out, and not always in a good way? Maybe people have pointed it out over and over again, making you feel different, like you don't belong. If that sounds familiar, today's story is for you. It's about Ethan, a 14-year-old boy, who's always been teased for the way he looks. He's heard the same jokes 100 times, and no matter how much others laugh, he's learning something important. He doesn't need to be ashamed of what makes him unique. This story is about finding the courage to accept yourself, even when others don't understand. So take a deep breath, get comfortable, and let's begin. Ethan walked through the schoolyard with his shoulders hunched, trying to make himself small. Laughter broke out behind him. Look at his ears. They're so big, one kid shouted. I bet he can hear us from far away, another kid added. The group laughed. Ethan stared at the ground. His hands were tight fists. He knew saying something would only make things worse. The teasing felt like a strong wind, pushing him down. Then, the school bell rang, and the noise stopped. The class went inside. Ethan sat at the back, hoping no one would notice him. Their teacher, Mrs. Bennett, stood at the front with a new student beside her, a girl with curly dark hair and bright green eyes. Class, we have a new student today. This is Lily. Let's be kind and welcome her. Lily gave a small smile as a few of her classmates greeted her. She looked around the room and noticed Ethan. He kept his head down, pretending to write in his notebook. Not long after, the whispers started again. A crumpled paper ball hit Ethan's shoulder. Quiet laughs filled the room. Hey, Ethan, can you hear what we're thinking? Someone joked. Lily frowned. She didn't understand. What was funny about his ears? During the lesson, Ethan stayed quiet, as he always did. Lily kept watching, feeling confused and sad. After school, Ethan packed his things. Lily stood nearby, unsure, then finally walked up to him. Hey, she said softly. Ethan looked up, surprised. No one talked to him like this. I wanted to say I'm sorry for what happened today. The way they treated you wasn't nice. Ethan shrugged. He had heard words like this before. Lily hesitated, then said, maybe if you covered them with your hair, they wouldn't stand out as much. Ethan sighed. They won't stop, but I don't care anymore. My ears? They're a part of me. My mom says they make me special, and I believe her. I don't want to change just to make them happy. Lily's eyes widened. That's really brave. Ethan gave a small smile. I think it's just being myself. As they walked out of school together, Lily couldn't help but think about Ethan. She realized that he wasn't ashamed of what made him different, and that gave him a strength she hadn't fully understood before. It takes real courage to accept yourself, even when others don't understand. Maybe, she thought, if everyone could just embrace what makes them unique, they'd all feel a little braver. Because sometimes, the things that set us apart are exactly what make us strong. Thank you for spending time with us today. Ethan's story is a reminder that we don't have to be ashamed of what makes us unique. The things that make us different also make us special. It takes real courage to accept yourself just as you are. What makes you unique? How do you embrace what others may see as different? Share your story in the comments. I'd love to hear how you're owning your differences. If you like this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss more English stories like this. See you next time, my friends. Keep learning, keep growing, and remember, you are enough, just as you are.